We should be back live right now. That's perfect. So just want to keep it very simple, trading the DAX here. So we have overnight highs just got reached. We have a break above previous day's highs. This is where I actually went on to short it normally. I know things is actually moving up for DAX and also moving up for Nasdaq, Dow Jones. But again, it just got back to previous day's highs. It just got back to previous resistance around 900. Every time we get to about 750, it rallies a bit to 900, and it's correcting itself even stronger. Okay. Let's see here. Why couldn't I get the Nasdaq view? I just want to see Nasdaq pretty quick here. Yeah, so you can see Nasdaq went up, correcting itself. I think it's about to correct itself again while we're gonna open. I haven't checked news yet. So because of Nasdaq, right? Nasdaq is correcting itself. It's actually selling off. I know UK is pushing, and Dow is also pushing, right? So that's actually holding the market. So you can see here, beautiful push, trading into all-time highs. I don't know how far away from all-time highs. Yeah. So right now, I still have a very, very light short position. Should have closed it. No, for me it's fine. It's a very light one, as I told you a couple of times. So what I'm gonna do here is simply staying detached, and then once we start seeing some resistance, and I think we're gonna see that around 75 or now, then I'll start adding to my short. I'm actually planning targeting previous day's lows. Okay, so this is Friday. I know this could rally. I know this could give much more momentum. I'm aware of that, okay? So let's just see here, keeping it pretty simple. After 15 minutes, we've been seeing break of structure, but not much progress above the buffer. We have the opening range from 450 back to 371. I could see the market drop back to 370 or even lower. Once it's gonna drop below overnight lows and close below, this is where I'm really gonna add heavy to it. So I'll first add to my short position that I have, and I actually went short around 275, okay? But then I added to it around here very hurriedly, and I took good profit. I also told you to close your Nasdaq and close some of the Nasdaq that's from the DAX, and I've just been holding it. So I'm down like 0.5%, 0.6%. But I'm still expecting to make money on this one, quite a lot. So I'm basically just waiting for it to turn around or do something to, it could push more. That will be very good for me if it's gonna push even more. And I could add more to it and take it maybe from 500 or 475 and then down. If it really sells off, then I probably only first gonna add here and wait for a close below and wait for break of structure. So Europe is positive. Let's see here, 450. And I saw that we start selling off and then bounce, right? I'm very close to start adding heavily to this DAX one here. Just letting you know. Okay, I'll add some short here. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll open more short here. Okay, I'm in with 100 contracts. I'm adding another 200 contracts. So I'm basically doubling my position. Still low risk for me personally. So I opened the short here at 45 on DAX, just adding to it. That's basically what I'm doing. And then I want to take it all the way down again. So let's see. I'm also taking this trade on my Miro trading account, just letting you know. So I'm gonna execute the DAX position right here. I'm actually in at 58. So for you that's actually mirroring my trade, you can see it transparently, okay? So I just opened the trade on my Miro trading account, would like to target lows of 24,000. I'm actually in at 456 on the Miro trading, and then I opened here at 48. Let's see. So adding to DAX short. Let's see. It's interesting. I think they could try to push it to 550 or 500. Again, I'm also aware of DAX, how it normally moves and how it normally pushing. So we have to be careful, okay? Especially when I've been adding to it. Because I know that DAX can easily push back to 600 or 700 and it could really rally strong. Let's see here. We're basically gonna have an orb long soon. Yeah, we have an orb long right there with target of 3R. The only reason why I'm short is simply because of NASDAQ. NASDAQ is below 700. NASDAQ is pretty weak. I mean, we just went to previous day's highs, same resistant, it's dumping extremely hard. And I think it's gonna start selling below these lows, and then I think it's gonna target again at opening. Will DAX do the same? I'm not super sure. It could be super strong move. It could continue. So it could continue, and that's fine. I'll have to accept that one. Could continue, okay. I'll make money on this one here once we're selling back to around overnight low. I can add more to it now than I'll make money before. But once we're around overnight lows of 360, then I'm in good profit. Okay, so just letting you know. So it's around break even now. Yes, I took this on the Miro trading account, correct. It'll be fun to see if it's actually gonna start correcting itself now. But I know that DAX, once it's gonna go up, it's just gonna continue. But it could be different today. Let's see. Curious to see if it's gonna get rejected around here. I'm not adding more, I'm not putting more size on. I know I can put much more. I could put another 500 contracts and go in very heavy, but I don't want to do that. I first want to do that once I get confirmation or once it gets extremely overbought. So I want to be able to actually exit it if it doesn't work in the next 5-10 minutes. So regarding Forex Factory, we don't have anything really coming in today. It's Friday. It'll be slow. That's also why they're pushing it. So let's see how UK is doing, because Nasdaq is actually selling off. That's also why I'm short, guys. I'm short DAX. Nasdaq is selling off. The UK is actually pushing a little bit here, but it's not making much more progress. If you look here on a 5-minute time frame, I mean, yeah, I mean, it could push, it could rally. I'm aware of that. So my only plan with this DAX trades is just waiting, let it play out. Once I get enough confirmation and once it starts selling off, I'm adding. Let's see. I want to add to it once I get confirmation. Confirmation is just to start correcting itself and it's coming back to the unmitigated or below or overnight lows, and then it start selling off, and then I start adding. At some point it's going to turn while everyone is buying here. Let's see. UK is pushing. Don't add against the trend, okay? Let's see here. Still waiting for selling off. It might not come. And many of you is asking, are you really short, Mass? Can you show me the live trade? I mean, you know I'm trading, but you can see the position right here. I'm shorting for 3.6 million, right? And then you think, oh, that's just like not real. Okay, it's my company account. So I am short, okay? I am shorting it. So I'm also short of the Miro trading for 500 contract, let's see here. But again, it could continue to rally, it could continue to push, and then we probably just have to accept it, because if DAX really want to go up like we're seeing right now, it's just going to continue, and it's probably not going to stop for some reason. But I still want to go short on DAX. Let's see here. DAX really managed to push. It's quite impressive. Wow. Let's see. UK is also pushing. How I'm gonna make money in this one here is staying in still light, but I add a little bit here. But once you start falling, adding, and then taking it back, and then I go heavy in. But I don't want to add against this trend, because it's actually pushing. Dow is also pushing crazy. It's really finding momentum. Nasdaq is doing its own thing around. Yeah, it's not doing much. It could sell off from here. It could also go 30 points higher. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just gonna, it looks like it's just an orb long that's just coming in here. My indicator also confirms that. Do I really want to target all the way back to 680? I mean, it could go back. I don't know. But I'm holding it just to see how it's gonna play out. seems strong. It seems very strong. While everyone is going long, I'm short. Let's see. Some progress might come now. Nope, got rejected. Let's see. So you might be wondering how I could make money on these setups here. It's very simple. Staying in light, and then once I'm sure, I'm adding very heavy because I'm very sure, and I'm just holding it. That's how I do it. But if I was in very light and it sold off, I'll still make money. Even now, I'm in pretty light. I mean, I'm okay in, but if it sells off, I will still make a decent amount. If it sells back to around here, I'm making around $10,000, right? And that's not impressive selling off. And you might be wondering, but you went in here, yeah, light, and I made money on that move yesterday. And I even told you, and I even published a trade in the group that we're shorting around here, and then we took profit around here. So, I mean, that could be a day, it could be a day where things is just going against me and it just keep rallying, and that's fine. If it just keeps going up, then everything is okay. It could be that day. It could be that day where things is just going to continue rallying, but we're already so high. But momentum is strong. The only reason why I would considering is because of that movement, and yeah, and of Nasdaq. So if Nasdaq was very strong and Nasdaq just keep pushing, then of course I would consider not shorting it. But it's only because I see Nasdaq is weak, then I go in. And you just have to get a little bit momentum, and just have to break below 55, and then it's gonna do its own thing from there. Then I think it's gonna go very quick to 400. Then I think it's gonna go to 350. Then I'm in good profit. Then I decide if I want to exit, or if I want to add heavy to it, and I might add heavy to it and then take it back. So let's see here. So the Miro trading account is around break even now. I was down $2,500 on that one. Are we gonna do anything? Come on. So I'm just sitting and waiting here for me to personally add to this short. And I might even add around 420, 30. I'm basically just sitting here and waiting. Are we gonna do something, or what are we gonna do? So while everyone is longing it, I went short. Is it smart? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be the right move. Let's see. Yeah, it's pushing. I'm just adding more if it's going to continue to push that way. And sometimes as a trader, you just have to accept it, and things is just going up. It just goes up. And then you cannot really do anything about it. How is Rheinmetall doing today? But that's only on 1%. Not even back to all-time highs. This is really pushing. Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be hard for DAX to turn around. Let's see. I think it's first going to turn around New York session. Let's see. I think we're getting very close to all-time high, right? Not even close. Yeah. 520. We have previous of these like 540. So we have to expect that this might push to even worst case 800. Yeah. Probably just accepting it. Let's see. It's extremely strong. Things is just moving up. Basically continues to rally. Impressive. I don't have much to say. I just know that things could rally and could get worse. Just so you're informed. Market could push 200, 300 points. And then you might not be able to hold it or want to hold it. And I don't think I'm going to hold it either. So there's two things you could do here. You could have your stop loss right here, and then you could add to it now and then take it back to here or back into the middle. Would I recommend that? Nope. I'll just hold the ones we have. Only have to sell off 100 points, and then I'm in good profit. I'm around profit around here, but I'll try to hold it to overnight lows, the first setup. That's my first TP one. See here. Slow. It's very slow. And once we get back, pushing again. Dow start being a little bit red again. Nasdaq is also red. UK 100. What are we doing? Let's see here. UK also start correcting itself just a little bit here. That's a good sign that it might not be today that's gonna rally. So that's good. And the DAX indicator is not long. So that's a good sign. We start dumping below now. That's a very good sign. It might not be today where things is just gonna push through the roof, or it will. And if it will, then we just have to accept it. Giving it a couple of more minutes. Things look strong. Looks like it's just going back and then pushing. The trend is pointing up. Yeah. But UK is still selling off. That's what made me confident of doing it. I mean, it's not selling off, it's just correcting itself just a little bit. Snoring. We also see here Nasdaq start, and it's below 700. I'm curious to really see, guys, if Nasdaq sells below unmitigated or below, I'm sorry, that's for DAX, but if it sells below 74 in the next couple of minutes and it starts selling towards like previous day's lows, I'm curious to see if DAX is gonna hold. That's really impressing. That's impressed. I'm impressed personally right now. I mean, I wasn't expecting the market to move that high, else I wouldn't have been holding it. But as I just told you, I'm start getting in very good profit around here, and then extremely high profit here, like 100k Danish krones, and then I could start like moving stop loss to here, and then holding it. So, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Still holding it. It actually doesn't look that bad while everyone is going long. That's fine. Go long. Do what you want to do. It's an orb long. I'm just not taking it. It's way too late and I don't want to take that setup. So I'm actually start getting into profit now, guys. So I'm actually in profit on the Miro trading account now. It's around break even. So I'm actually in profit. Let's see here. So DAX is working. Let's see. Are this gonna correct itself or? Let's check Dow Jones. That's why I'm shorting it. So if Dow is also weak, that start getting also weak. Again, if we look at Dow, there is no setup for that one. But start selling off a little bit. Nasdaq, it's living its own life, right? And UK 100. What is that? Is that? That's even correcting itself more. And then we have a strong DAX. Yeah, I mean, when I don't understand something and it goes against me that much, while things is selling off, I shouldn't probably trading. I should probably not trade it, but I'm doing it anyway. It's a little bit against my own principles, trading something that goes against, and I don't have any clue of why it's doing that. Every time we get back, push, that just shows me it's very strong. And that's why you're not seeing me adding heavily to it. But again, it could be a very good setup. I mean, where will people have their stop losses? They're probably gonna have 50-point stop loss, I don't know. Yeah, but again, we shouldn't be surprised. We should not be surprised because we could check the previous DAX rally, right? So we shouldn't be surprised. We could check the previous. You could see it went up here to 522. It went up here before. You could see this is what we see right now. That makes no sense, but it's actually making sense. You could see every time it rallies, it rallies. So it's probably just going to do the same. It's just going to rally maybe to 520. It could also rally to 540. It could also rally to 555, to 570. It could even rally more to 650, to 500. We shouldn't get surprised, and I shouldn't either get surprised. We should not get surprised. We've been seeing this before, where things makes no sense, and through these highs, we've been seeing DAX doing this, and Nasdaq is doing the opposite, and DAX is just living its own life while Dow UK 100 is selling off. So this shouldn't surprise me, right? But we are around a potential high, a reversal, I think. It starts getting very annoying when I add heavy and I get angry on it because I'm so sure, and I did not do that. So I'm super happy I did not, and I took actually very good profit yesterday, very good profit with you, live on DAX when it's sold off. So I'm happy I did not just be angry and say, hey, okay, I'm just gonna hold it and add extremely heavy. That's why I'm happy I'm staying in light, because then I basically could hold it all the way back to even here if I want to. So that's the only good thing. Let's see here. It looks like it's good. It's gonna push. It's gonna continue to push. Okay. It's moving higher. Come on. And again, we could always exit and then re-enter again. So we could exit or take off, and then we could always say, hey, once it's gonna push more to maybe 550 or 600, then we can go short again, because you could see that all the time. All the time. Every time we have a push, it's not gonna stop, and then it turns at weird times. So I think it's about to turn, but I still think it could push. I mean, it could turn here at 500, I'm aware of that, but it could also push to 568, 540. It could also even push up here, and then you could see what it does right after. It's correcting itself right after 1,000 points, or even more, right? 2,000 points, 1,500 points. So this might just gonna be a swing trade. If I'm holding the position size I have right now. If I'm adding more, it's gonna be intraday, and I'm not gonna hold it over the weekend. Let's see. Things is pushing, and it should not surprise me, but it still does a bit. Let's see here. So remember, guys, and that's also what I want to say before I'm going to leave. Remember, when you think it's going to turn, it's not turning. It's pushing even harder to take you all out. Everyone that's over leveraged, don't know how to trade, in with too much size, they are in right now. The market makers, the institutional investors, they know that. They know you have your stops here. They know how you're trading. So trust me, if you're in short now, I'm telling you, they're gonna push it like crazy. Probably to around here. Don't get surprised if it pushed to here. I'm just letting you know. And then it's gonna turn around, and then you're like, what? So should you hold it all the way back? If you can afford it, yes. Can I afford it? Yes. It doesn't gonna matter at all for me. On the mirror trading account, where I'm trading with lots of capital, but also I have a couple of people mirroring me, I'm gonna, so this is what I'm gonna do with you guys. So I have my own private accounts. That's also why, because I'm just holding it because I can afford it. I have my style, right? One of my other business accounts, I'm holding it. Doesn't even matter if you push 1,000 points. On the mirror trading account, and when I'm trading with you live here, right? I am not gonna hold it. What I'll do instead is I'm probably gonna exit it, and I'll wait for it to push, and then I'll jump in once it's really selling off heavily. Okay, so on the mirror trading account, where I'm short right now, I'm not holding it if it's gonna continue to push heavy. Then I'll go out, and then I'll add very heavily and go in heavy once it pushes more, and maybe it turns. I don't know when it's gonna turn. I just know when I see a big red candle, I'm in for that short. UK start also getting rejected. What about Nasdaq? How is Nasdaq doing? Curious to see Nasdaq. This is all mentally. This is all mentally. Nothing else. It's only mentally. Okay? So this is about a plan, and my plan is if it goes a little bit up, I'm out, and then I'll just wait, and then I'll add once I see very heavily sell off. Okay? might be a little bit confusing. It might not be super clear to you. What should you do? What should you not do? Can market push crazy? When should you exit? All these questions is hard to answer when you over leverage. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna dump. So on the mirror trading account, I'm in good profit. All right, very good profit. So calm yourself down. Calm yourself down and win profit now. I'm actually making good money today, guys. And thinking about if I should just take off. So this is what I just did. I'm taking off. And I managed to make money today. Okay, so I took that position off that I went in at 56. So I'll just let you know here, exit now for 6 points profit. The ones we opened. So that one worked. The other one, the first one from yesterday, where we went in around here, right? The very light position. So I went in very light, it went against me, and I added very heavily, made a lot of money, and then I still have that position open, and that's in good drawdown. But then I added to it here at 56 on my mirror trading account, and I just exited that one. I also added very heavily on my other live accounts here. I exited that one, and now I just hold my little position that I have around here. So, and I'll just let that play out and then sell it off. It could go off. I have my stop loss at 507 at that one here, okay? So if it doesn't work, then I'm out for a little loss, but I still made more money on that one and that one I just got here. So I'll still make money even if I get stopped out. So I only hold the ones I opened yesterday, around 280. So that was a little setup here, little morning setup for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm not gonna take more of your time. I just wanted to tune in, but again, I made money from the mirror trading today. I'm in profit, and I also made money in my own company account, and here I'm still short. And I would like to target all the way back here. All the way back here is what I'm gonna target, but I'm in very light. Okay, I haven't been added, I haven't been anything. If it's gonna push and it's gonna turn around and it's an orb long, but if it's gonna turn, then I'm just gonna get out and then I can add heavy to it once it starts turning. I'll post all trades I take. Right now I just have this little position open. Once I start adding very heavily to it and once I think it's a very good short, and that could be now. So I don't know. I'm staying detached and going for a walk and I don't know. And that's also why I'm holding a little bit here. So if I'm actually right now, I'm not trying to time anything, then I'll make a fortune just on that little setup here. Even it's very light. But like, I mean, 450 points is not bad. I mean, how much will I actually make on that one? Even I'm in so light. Yeah, so I'll make 44,000 oil on that one. Well, I'm risking nothing, really. Okay, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed. That was a quick little one, and I'm out.